sleep deprived here in this valley. And that affects us a lot, because you know what you do when you sleep is you vent out your subconscious and you get rid of all that stuff that you're supposed to process. And if you don't do that, you do that out in the real world. And I have all these friends coming up to me and saying, Pamela Pesto Perfect, you know, I'm in this relationship and it doesn't seem like it's me. I'm in this grog, I'm in this fog. What am I doing? You're sleepwalking. That person was supposed to be a 90-minute REM cycle. Not a 9-month relationship. I'm learning a lot, though. I really love New Age men, because they don't treat you like meat. They treat you like tofu. So tell me once, and I won't ask again, will you still love soybeans tomorrow? You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like natural wheat gluten. That's for all the vegans here. Oh, I'm not looking forward. I gotta go back out and do my job hunt next week. And I hate all the, you know, I have to go back out there in the job market and they ask you stupid questions like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I thought this job was for a clerk, not a clairvoyant. My gosh, and then they say, are you interested in part-time or full-time? No, actually, I'm more interested in space-time. That's what fascinates me. You know, at the beginning of time, there were 10 dimensions, and it was very unstable, so it collapsed down to the 3 that we live in today. Wow. That kind of worries me, because I'm an unstable person. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm going to get so stressed out that I'm going to collapse and become one-dimensional. Ooh, maybe that's what happened to Fabio. I'm sorry, that's not nice. I don't know anything. He might be a very deep man. I don't know that. I just know that if I had the choice between having dinner with him or Albert Einstein, I'd go for Al. Because, you know, you'd be sitting there having stimulating conversation. You'd be contemplating questions like, wow, I can't believe that matter and energy are interchangeable. And with Fabio, you'd be sitting there saying, I can't believe it's not butter. just the deepness there. So I went to the bookstore to help me out for my job hunt, and I found job hunting for the totally clueless, job hunting for dummies. But I couldn't find anything for job hunting for vegans. It just sounds so warlike. I have to get my energy up to like go on this goddess quest. So I started praying to the goddess of the hunt in Greek mythology, who is Artemis. And she was also the protectress of wild animals. Kind of a confused woman. A little ambivalence going on there. But you know what they used to do is they would run through the hills of Mount Olympus with quiver and bow and hunt. Just quiver and bow. Totally nude. And I think that we should add that to our laws too. You know, you have the right to bear arms as long as you're bare. And that'd be great at the gun shows because it sure would slow down those background checks. Ooh. Well, I'm not done. We got to talk about love a little bit more because we're in the holiday spirit and chestnuts roasting. And you know where I know a lot about love, and I learned most of it from watching television, like shows like Love American Style, truer than the red, white, and blue, woo, woo, woo. Love American Style, that's me and you, and on a star-spangled night, my love. You know, the next show I watched after that was, the Newlywed Game. And that was where you would tell really important information about your spouse in order to win the salad crisper. And then they brought back the same show years later, but they called it something different, Divorce Court. Here's another song from my youth that really affected me about love. When you're down and confused and you don't remember who you're talking to, concentration, slip away, 'cause your baby's so far away. And there's a rose in the fisted glove, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you win, love the one you win, love the one you're with, love the one you're with. Do 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 do. Ow! I did. It'll be interesting because I did grow up Catholic, and it actually made me very multifaceted. Because every time that you get a sacrament, like communion, first Holy Communion, first confession, you get a name. And for exorcisms, you get 3. So by the time I had, you know, I won't say a split personality, because actually they've all kind of united against me. But I was a bad little Catholic because I would ask too many questions. I would say, you know, like, Sister Demetrius Denial, I don't understand Genesis. Now, if God separated the light from the dark on the first day, and then on the third day created the sun and moon, what was he using on the light source on that first day? I think I just really messed up Genesis right there. But my mom, she's very Catholic still. She gets the holy water in the mail, and she gets, one time she got a whole, like, in bulk. And what she did was she took it out and she put it in a big container, and I didn't know that. And so I made pasta. So here I am bringing Our Lady of Lourdes water to a rapid boil. Al dente! My soul. Thank goodness it was angel hair pasta. I've been excommunicated from the kitchen. Okay, well, you know, love is very confusing. And here's a little mixed love medley to help it go down a little better. Very confusing. At first I was petrified, not knowing how I'd make it without you by my side. And I spent so many nights wondering how you'd done me wrong, but I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And now you're back from outer space with that sad, 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 really sad look upon your face. I should have changed those stupid locks. I should have made you leave your key. And I would have if I'd known you'd be back to bother me. So now go out the door. You turn around now, cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? But did I crumble? No. Did I lay down and die? I will serve. When will I see you again? Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba. When will we share precious moments? Set me free, why don't you, babe? Get out of my life, why don't you, babe? Woo, cause you don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on. Go on, get out of my life and let me sleep at night. Woo! When will I see you again? Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba. When will our hearts be together? Will I have to wait forever? Will I have to suffer and cry the whole night through? These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. When will I see you again? Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba. When will our hearts be together? Are we in love or just friends? Is this a beginning or is this the end? When will I see? Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Que sera, sera. That's a better attitude, isn't it? Whatever will. When will I see you again? Ba-do, 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 ba-da.